that the awardee tonight will receive a plaque, and the nominees in the categories will be presented with certificates of recognition at a later date. We will have those delivered to you. So we start now with the Youth Entrepreneurial Development Award. And let me just quickly give you an insight as to the various categories. The nominees in this category, through partnership and sponsorship, contributed to the entrepreneurship programs offered by the Jamaica 4-H clubs. Their continued contribution has resulted in opportunities created for clubites to pursue entrepreneurial interests, as well as to benefit from entrepreneurial training. And we're going to ask, if the actual representative is not here, if there's another representative, we'll ask you to come forward and collect. And the nominees are the Development Bank of Jamaica, the National Youth Service, and Heart Trust NTA. Let's hear it for the nominees. And the award goes to the Development Bank of Jamaica. Do we have a representative here? No, I'm not seeing a representative. Yes, we do. Oh, how could I? How could I? Director Maureen Weber will come and collect on behalf of the Development Bank of Jamaica. Next we go to Contribution to Agricultural Education Award. The nominees in this category have partnered with the Jamaica 4-H clubs through the formation of committees, sponsorship, and endorsement of major Jamaica 4-H clubs' education and training programs. And the nominees are the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE, Rio Tinto Alcan, and the Ebony Park Heart Academy. And the award goes to the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE. And I see President Derek Deslandis coming forward to accept the award. Our third category is the Environmental Education and Stewardship Award. The nominees in this category have contributed greatly to the enhancement of environmental education programs offered by the Jamaica 4-H clubs. Their contributions have also been infused in environmental methodologies by clubites and leaders alike. And the nominees are the Environmental Foundation of Jamaica, Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and the U.S. Peace Corps. Let's hear it for our nominees, ladies and gentlemen. And the award goes to the Environmental Foundation of Jamaica. I'm not sure if we have a representative here, so we will endeavor to get that to them. I'll take it. We now go to the Contribution to the Advancement of Youth Development Award. We have two nominees in this category. The nominees in this category have worked assiduously to promote the advancement of youth development in general, and specifically through partnership with programs of the Jamaica 4-H clubs, which promote these general thematic areas. And the nominees are the Office of the Children's Advocate and the National Youth Service. And the award goes to the National Youth Service, NYS. And we have Miss Nikisha Lindsay. She looks so different this evening. I had to look carefully. Coming to accept, and she is joined by... Okay. Okay. And we go now to category number 5, Outstanding Contribution to Jamaica's Agricultural Sector through Special Services Award. And ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellency, she is leaving us, so ladies and gentlemen, let us thank her for being here with us, and we wish her Godspeed on her journey. The nominees in this category, in the estimation of the Jamaica 4-H clubs, have distinguished themselves in the agricultural sector by way of their general activities and in particular with regards to their partnership with the Jamaica 4-H clubs. And the nominees are the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA, the Caribbean Broilers Group, and HYPRO. And the award goes to HYPRO. And I don't think we have a HYPRO representative here, so we will get this to HYPRO at a later date. Thank you very much, Senator Grant. I now call on Dr. Ronald Blake for, as the cricketers in the house would say, Minister Kelly, his turn at the wicket. All right, and not too bad. Okay, we go now to the support to the National Youth in Agriculture Program Award. The nominees in this category have provided outstanding support to the National Youth in Agriculture Program, thereby contributing to its continued success. The nominees are Development Bank of Jamaica, Newport Mills, and the Jamaica Agricultural Society, the JAS. And the award goes to Senator Grant. I think you might have to come back up here. The Jamaica Agricultural Society, the JAS. The CEO, Mr. Emmanuel. Okay.
It's a large group.
And he's bringing his contingent, ladies and gentlemen. I'll remember that. Thank you, Mr. Beckford.
They will remember you.
Okay, our next award is Volunteerism Support and Development Award. These agencies have distinguished themselves by providing voluntary support to augment the Jamaica 4-H Club's programs, particularly in the areas of environmental awareness, information technology, and capacity building. And the nominees are the U.S. Peace Corps, the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and the Council of Voluntary Social Services, CVSS. And let's hear it for the nominees, no? Clapping getting scarce. And the award goes to the Council of Voluntary Social Services, CVSS. And I see our programs director of the CVSS, Mrs. Sharon Edwards, and of course she will be accompanied by the CEO, Mrs. Winsome Wilkins. Let's hear it for both ladies, please. Next, we go to the International Partner for Sustainable Agriculture, Food Security and Development Award. These nominees are international agencies who have continuously partnered with the Jamaica 4-H clubs relating to projects and activities aimed at achieving sustainable agricultural practices and food security. And the nominees are the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA, the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, and the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA. And the award goes to the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA. And the ICA representative in Jamaica, Dr. Elizabeth Johnson, will accept the award on behalf of her organization. We go now to the penultimate award in this segment, and it's the Outstanding Contribution to Training and Technical Cooperation Award. The following nominees have distinguished themselves through outstanding contribution to the Jamaica 4-H clubs by way of partnership and support for the enhancement of training activities and technical support. And the nominees are the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture. And the award goes to the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA. And accepting the award is always a beaming Executive Director, Mr. Lenworth Fulton. And shall we describe this photo caption? Past to present, present to past?
Thank you.
Fundraising activities of the Jamaica 4-H clubs. And the nominees are COK Sodality Cooperative Credit Union, Singer Jamaica, Development Bank of Jamaica, I was corrected earlier, it should actually be United Way of Jamaica, and Hypro. And the award goes to Singer Jamaica. Alas, I'm not seeing a representative from Singer, so we will have that award delivered to them. So ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the corporate awards, and we're coming down the line. We're now going to go on to the Long Service Awards. And I'm going to call upon our Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, Honorable Derek Kelly, to make these presentations. And these one will be quick, I guarantee. We have a category described as the longest serving board director. And I was told that the answer for this one came quickly, hands up and down, because it had to be none other than our current chairman, Senator Norman Grant, OD, JP. And of course, it would be remiss of this organization if during our 75th anniversary that we did not recognize long-serving members of staff. And we actually came up with two gentlemen. And the information that was given to me was that these two gentlemen came in the same year, 1 month shy of each other. The year was 1977, when I was still growing up. And the two gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are our property manager, Mr. Desmond Thompson, and our parish development officer from Hanover, Mr. Errol Winter, JP. They're each serving 38 years, and that's not incarceration, but 38 years. Now, I listened earlier to Dr. Ferguson's presentation, and he said he was kind of wondering, how are we doing as it relates to community clubs? Well, I can tell you, we're doing pretty well, and we have one which does exceptionally well. And the Community Outreach Award goes to none other than the L&T 4-H Community Club. And I see one of our photographers trying to figure out how to collect the award and take the picture at the same time. So, he's sending his deputies. And as you notice, they're a real community. They don't walk and leave each other. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for this club, which is now in its 18th year and just recently successfully staged another L&T Community Club Stew Festival in their community of Lauriston and Thompson Pen, which, for those who don't know, is on the Slagoville Main Road in St. Catherine. Thank you very much, Minister Kelly. And no, Minister Kelly, I need to call you back just one quick minute, because there was something that we did not do earlier, and we cannot send you home without it, sir. He's clearing his throat. We do have a token for you. And you know what? I'm just going to call on one of my able assistants to just make this presentation. I am going to call on our, is it inventory officer, remind me? Ms. Danica Burton, to make this presentation to the minister. She didn't expect that, you see? No, thank you very much, Minister. And we come now to the last award for the evening. How did I do for time? I felt like I was running a marathon. All right, so we now come to our special Clover Award. Now, the Clover Award is the highest award accorded to any individual or organization by the Jamaica 4-H clubs. And this agency, they have been so integrally involved in almost every aspect of 4-H life. And it's not just the agency, it is also by extension their government in terms of the assistance that they have been offering not only to the Jamaica 4-H clubs but also to the Jamaican government. And this award goes to the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and Mr. Manabe, who is the coordinator for the volunteers, will come and accept. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to ask Clover awardee to present to Clover awardee, Dr. Ferguson, sir. And of course, he will be joined by our chairman, Senator Norman Grant, to make the presentation. Senator Grant, come forward, please. Mr. Manabe, please join us on the platform, sir. Thank you, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, that does it for me for tonight. Thank you very much for being an attentive audience. And I see you again in the next 5 years, God's willing. Thank you, and I now hand you back.
Just hold it. Hold it. Put your own thing actually. No, the one at the back. Let's go.